Welcome back, guys. My name is Fanistro, and I have part 5, I believe, today. I think it's part 5. So part 5 of the This Is How I Do It series. And in the last episode, we kind of went over this motion track and made it look awesome, and we did all the track mat and everything, as you can tell by all these mats. If I click on them, yeah, you see them, and yeah, so we got all these mats and everything. And now we are gonna do this. We're gonna do a bit more of effects in the second clip. So what I just did is at the very beginning of my edit, I had that breathing effect. I added it right here because I thought it'd be cool. So if we zoom in, I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. You can see how it gets higher there and it gets higher there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a blur at those parts because I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm gonna type in Gaussian. Just type in a nice little Gaussian blur. Yeah, you know, Gaussian blur. Okay, I'm gonna put it to 0. Put it to the middle, right here. I'm gonna put this to like 12, and then go back down, and I'll put it to 0, and then go over here, and I wanted it to go up a bit here, so I'll put it to like 4 there, because he goes huh, 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 so that's a huh, huh, and that's the huh, huh, if you know what I mean. Okay, so then put this to like right here, I'll put it to 0. And I'm actually going to hit U for my keyframes, and I'll bring this, no, I'll just leave it there. I'll bring the song, the breathing part up so I can minimize my workspace. I'm going to go here, I'm going to make it 0 again, and I'll go here, and I'll make it about 8. Go here, make this 0, and then slowly, I'm going to make it go high, like right here. It's like 6. And then it's just going to slowly fade off until it's completely over, like here. So that's about it. And now I'm just going to grab all these keyframes, go over keyframe assistant, and easy ease as always, because it looks better. Okay, so I'm just thinking of what I want to do for effects wise now, because we're done the clip. Like, we have all the shots. So I'm thinking, so after the cinematic, we have that. 2 more, bro. And then it's got that. What we can do, we can actually go back into the cinematic. We can add a few animation effects. So we're gonna go to element. So this is a 2 more one. I'm gonna go to multi-object, and we're just gonna like make it rotate a bit. So keyframe the random rotation and the displacement, the scatterize. Hit U. Don't keyframe the X because it makes it really funky and not that cool. And we're gonna make it stop like right here. Whoopsies. And then go back to these starting keyframes, and we'll make them go crazy just a tiny bit. So that's good. That's good. Not too much, just a tiny bit. If we go over, we can see they're slowly moving, and I can just easy ease these keyframes. Okay, and I'm gonna go here. And I'll make some keyframes here, and I'll drag them over here, and yeah, that looks good. So we got that one done, so that's done for now. Hit U to get rid of it, and then go element V2. This is the bro one, so we can make it start moving like here-ish. So we're gonna go to multi-object, enable, and random rotation, keyframe all the same things. Hit U, and then go about here. Make these keyframes. Whoopsies. Go about here, and then go back to these keyframes and just make it rotate a tiny bit, not too much. Just play around with it. Okay. So now we go back here, and it's kind of coming in. I'm just gonna make the random rotation a bit more. It's just coming in slowly. That's too much. Is that good? Just go through this. Yeah, because it kind of looks like it coming to the wall now. That looks pretty sweet. So we'll leave that like that. And we'll just make some keyframe assistant, easy ease as always. Go here. Make keyframes and drag them over so it goes rapid fire, and then it goes slowly coming back to normal. So that's done for now. We could leave the motion track as it is. Okay, so now we're in the second clip. And I think we're completely done the second clip actually, because we're done that part, and then he's got the breathing effect, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we're done the second clip. I'm gonna hit N right here, and so we have the first shot, wave warp, nice little twirl effect, and then we have cinematic coming in, and then turbulent displays, and this little twitch thing, and the breathing effect right here. Okay, so now we can just make a new adjustment layer, rename this to CC, and I can close up this waveform so I don't need to see it. Go to looks, drag it on. Okay, we're just gonna do edit because we have a bunch of time, so I have time to play with a preset, make it look awesome. So I'm just gonna drag a preset and I'm gonna edit it a bit. So we used trapped gold last time. I'm gonna use not smooth abstract. I don't know. I'm gonna go to my custom looks v2 because I have some new ones. Yeah, like this green one. That's nice. Yeah, we could play around with that. Megan, how can you name one Megan Fox? Okay, anyways, yeah, let's play around with this green one a bit. So I want to make it a bit darker because I don't like the contrast right there. So I'm just going to turn that down a bit. Go to diffusion. I'm going to make this size bigger. Oopsies. No, that's not what I got to change. What's the... I forget. Oh yeah, it is the size, but I'll just leave that. Vignette, that's the one. Okay, like that. I'll make that a bit smaller. And contrast. Like that. And for the screen, I'll make it like that. And I'm going to go to the green curves. Can make it like a bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do all along. Drag that down so the sides are not as green. Blue, I think we're good for blue. Maybe a bit bigger. It doesn't affect that much. And I'll change this one as well. Okay, so that's a pretty nice looking CC. Obviously, I can always change it again, but I don't know. Looks pretty nice. I'm gonna go here and see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I'll go here, and yeah, it's a nice looking CC. And yeah, that's cool. Okay, so now we can go into our main comp and we can edit this up. So I can just close my first clip because I don't know why it's still open. Go to main comp, project. I can put my motion track away in a cinematic folder. And I'm just going to zoom in like crazy. And as you can tell, Element's working again. So we have these nice rings and that looks just looks so awesome. Okay. 5 is where I wanted the first shot to be, eh? Yeah, it was. So I was gonna think of a cool transition to do. What should I do? I think what I might do something to do with Plexus, because that'd be cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do something with Plexus because we have this wireframe gun at the beginning, but something with Plexus, that'd be pretty cool. So I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna drag this over. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my first clip for a second. Okay, now I'm gonna drag this over till the gun is scoped out. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. No, wait, no. Make a new solid. Call this Plexus. Okay, so this is gonna take a while for me to figure out because Plexus is confusing. And I'm gonna go back that many frames. I don't know how many I put, just a random number. Turn off Plexus for a second. Oh, I'm gonna put my first clip back on. And then we just have the invisible gun effect here, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna hit 5. I'm gonna turn this clip off. On the Plexus layer, I'm gonna turn the resolution to full. I'm gonna mask this gun out. So do this really quickly. And for Plexus, you don't need to be that, like the mask does not have to be that accurate because Plexus is like it's like a wireframe type of effect. So it really does not need to be accurate. So I'm just gonna play around with this. Okay, hurry up. Okay, there we go. So we've done that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my effects and presets, type in Plexus, drag robot Plexus on. Okay, go to add effector. One second, I need to remember what it does, and it might take me a few seconds. Okay, I figured it out once again. So what you want to do is when you have your mask, you're just going to go to your mask and you're going to feather it about 10 pixels, okay? Then type in Plexus, drag it on. Okay, now minimize this, minimize that, and go to add geometry, add path, then go to add effector, go add noise, yep, and then add renderer, add lines. Okay, so now we can close that up. Go to path effector, change the points on each mask to 500. Close that up. Then what we're gonna do, so I'm just gonna find where this ends. Gonna go back 50 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna trim it there, so make it longer. I'm gonna keyframe the noise amplitude, then make a marker here. Actually, no, I'll just leave it. Then go back to this marker, and gonna make a keyframe. Then go here. I'm gonna turn this back on, and make the noise amplitude like crazy. So I'm gonna put it to 1000. Okay, so that's good. Now get rid of the noise. Get rid of the noise effector. Now for lines, put the maximum number of lines to 5. Get rid of that, and that's about it. I think we're done. Oh wait, no. For the path object, yeah, change this to actually 200. Sorry. Okay, so that's better. And now it comes in. Boom. Okay, so now we can animate a few things. So I'm gonna easy ease these, obviously. I'm gonna hit T for opacity. Go over 10 frames. Come back. And make this 0, so it slowly comes in. Go to effects and presets, type in glow. Minimize all these things. Oopsies. Find glow, drag it on. And it's right there, and if you see if we turn it on and off, it makes it brighter. You can affect the glow to A and B colors, and change the A color to blue, or whatever. It doesn't affect it too much, because it's already 3D, and it's really weird. But we can do a tiny bit of stuff. And actually I'm just going to reset that to normal. Okay, so now we have that. Now I want the gun to come in gradually through some type of effect. So what I'm going to do is go to this composition. I'm going to duplicate it. Go to time. Freeze frame. And I'm going to go over, go back 20 frames. So 1, 2. Drag this over. Okay, so now it's in. And it's frozen frame on that, as you can tell. So what I'm going to do is go to the beginning of this. I'm going to make a marker. No, I don't have any markers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the mask on the Plexus layer. I'm going to apply it to this, and I'm going to solo this layer. If I can find the solo button. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I can't see. There we go. Solo that, and I'm gonna play with the mask a bit to adjust it a bit. So just make sure it's more precise, because with Plexus we do not need to be precise at all. And I honestly think that's good enough, because it doesn't need to be perfect, because it's barely gonna be noticeable. So that's good enough. We can unsolo that. Now what we're gonna do is type in. Oh, actually, we're gonna make a new solid. Call this matte. Drag this underneath, trim it here, go over 20 frames, and trim it. And on this mat, we are going to, 1 second, why can't I see this? Why is it turned off? Oh, we have the mat on. Whoopsies. That could be a problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna put everything back to normal, and okay, yeah, so I'll trim the mat up. turn the matte off. That's what's wrong. Okay, then for this matte, I'm gonna make a mask of right here, like that. Hit V, mask path, and then go over 20 frames, and then make this mask completely, actually no, I'm gonna just adjust every single point, it'll be easier, so it doesn't have too much movement. And then we can go back to the mask one, and we can adjust it a bit as well, so it's complete like that. And now it's like that. Okay, now what we can do is go to toggle switches. On the second clip, I'm actually going to rename this to Frozen Sniper, so it's easier to point out what's what. And I'm going to go to Alpha Inverted Map, so it comes in like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go here, make a new adjustment layer, call this CC Light Sweep. Okay, I could trim this up for 20 frames. I can trim it up. There we go. Go back 20, and what I can do is type in CC Light Sweep, drag it on. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the matte for a second. No, actually, I'm gonna go to none, no track matte for a second. And then, yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see, yeah, the angle. I want to see the angle of that. So it's about like that. So I need to find where this ends. So where is it? It's like that. And, oopsies. And it starts like here. Okay, so keyframe it here. And I'll make it to the end. CC Light Sweep. And I'm going to keyframe it to here. Then what I can do is duplicate this matte, bring it on top of the CC Light Sweep, and alpha matte that. Okay, so now it only happens on the gun. So we have a little shine on the gun. Now we can go to CC Light Sweep, and we could make the edge thickness to about 5, and there's a feather option here somewhere. There should be. Oh yeah, smooth. And yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Oh wait, I know why. It's because the mask needs to be feathered. So we'll feather this mask to about 15 pixels. And yeah, there we go. So now we have a nice little feathered line. And now let's turn back on the first clip. And I realized that I need this to be underneath. So that kind of sucks. Drag that here. Okay, that's good. Get rid of that. Go over 20 frames. And I'm gonna drag this on. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, right. Drag that on top. And I'm gonna hit T for opacity. Zoom in. Go over. Oh wow, that's a whole frame. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, I'm just gonna hit T for opacity and go over 2 frames. And oh wait, I was holding Control Shift, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna go over 10 frames, just 10. Okay, go back to this one, make this 0. Okay, so now it fades in very fast and very gradually. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, so now let's just look at this quickly. Why is that scaled up so much? Why is it saying it's scaled up? It's not. Whatever. Go through. We got the plexus coming in. Oh, it's on full. That could be a reason why it's so slow. And then we have the little light sweep on the gun. Plexus. Map fades in. And then we need to trim this layer. Let's go back here. Trim that layer. Okay, so now we are complete with the plexus transition. Whew, nice. Okay, now what we can do is hit Control Alt T on our keyboard, and we're gonna make a marker at every single thingy. So go to 5. And that's actually when we want the shot to happen. So this is gonna be really, really weird. I'll make the shot happen here because that looks like it's actually the beat. So this is just gonna go like really fast. Wait, I'm not gonna adjust that yet because I want to have a marker right there. Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna make a marker on every single shot, so that might take a few seconds. What are we doing for time? 20 minutes again. Wow, I get so off topic. Jesus. Just finding where the shots are. And this one's close to that. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna do the sync in of the clip after in the next episode. So that's about it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed and hope you thought the Plexus transition was kind of cool. I thought it was cool as well. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.